War with the Armenians by Ginzberg. Joshua's victorious course did not end with the conquest of the land. His war with the Armenians, after Palestine was subdued, marked the climax of his heroic deeds. Among the 31 kings whom Joshua had slain, there was one whose son, Shobach by name, was king of Armenia. With the purpose of waging war with Joshua, he united the 45 kings of Persia and Media, and they were joined by the renowned hero Japheth. The allied kings, in a letter, informed Joshua of their design against him as follow: the noble, distinguished council of the kings of Persia and Media to Joshua, peace. Thou wolf of the desert, we well know what thou didst to our kinsmen. Thou didst destroy our palaces, without pity thou didst slay young and old. Our fathers thou didst mow down with the sword, and their cities thou didst turn into desert. Know then that in the space of 30 days we shall come to thee, we the 45 kings, each having 60,000 warriors under him, all them armed with bows and arrows, girt about with swords, all of us skilled in the ways of war, and with us the hero Japheth. Prepare now for the combat, and say not afterward that we took thee at unawares. The messenger, bearing the letter, arrived on the day before the Feast of Weeks. Although Joshua was greatly wrought up by the contents of the letter, he kept his counsel until after the feast, in order not to disturb the rejoicing of the people. Then, at the conclusion of the feast, he told the people of the message that had reached him, so terrifying that even he, the veteran warrior, trembled at the heralded approach of the enemy. Nevertheless, Joshua determined to accept the challenge. From the first words, his reply was framed to show the heathen how little their fear possessed him, whose trust was set in God. The introduction to his epistle reads as follows: In the name of the Lord, the God of Israel, who saps the strength of the iniquitous warrior and slays the rebellious sinner. He breaks up the assemblies of marauding transgressors, and he gathers together in council the pious and the just scattered abroad. He, the God of all gods, the Lord of all lords, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. God is the Lord of war. From me, Joshua, the servant of God, and from the holy and chosen congregation to the impious nations, who pay worship to images and prostrate themselves before idols. No peace unto you, saith my God. Know that ye acted foolishly to awaken the slumbering lion, to rouse up the lion's whelp, to excite his wrath. I am ready to pay you your recompense. Be ye prepared to meet me, for within a week I shall be with you to slay your warriors to a man. Joshua goes on to recite all the wonders God had done for Israel, who need fear no power on earth, and he ends his missive with the words: If the hero Japheth is with you, we have in the midst of us the hero of heroes, the highest above all the high. The heathen were not a little alarmed at the tone of Joshua's letter. Their terror grew when the messenger told of the exemplary discipline maintained in the Israelitish army, of the gigantic stature of Joshua, who stood 5 ells high, of his royal apparel, of his crown graven with the name of God. At the end of 7 days, Joshua appeared with 12,000 troops. When the mother of King Shobach, who was a powerful witch, espied the host, she exercised her magic art and enclosed the Israelitish army in 7 walls. Joshua thereupon sent forth a carrier pigeon to communicate his plight to Nabiah, the king of the Transjordanic tribes. He urged him to hasten to his help and bring the priest Phinehas and the sacred trumpets with him. Nabiah did not tarry. Before the relief detachment arrived, his mother reported to Shobach that she beheld a star arise out of the east against which her machinations were vain. Shobach threw his mother from the wall, and he himself was soon afterward killed by Nabiah. Meantime Phinehas arrived, and at the sound of his trumpets the wall toppled down. A pitched battle ensued, and the heathen were annihilated. 45.